Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. For those of you that follow the channel, you know I just had an amazing lunch here at the North Coast Brewery here in Fort Bragg, California. And for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Forrest Johnson, and I ride a Royal Enfield Himalayan. And in today's episode, we're going to head south out of town on Highway 1 till we reach Highway 20, which is just south of town, and we're going to make a left and turn east. We're going to stay on that road and try to find ourselves a camping site for the night and continue this adventure. Thanks for riding along. I think you're going to like it. Okay, everybody. Just stopped to change the batteries again in the GoPro. It's about 5 o'clock. We're continuing our ride east on Highway 20, looking for a campground, and hopefully we'll find it. The last one I thought we were going to stay in, we just passed, it was closed, so I'm not real happy about that idea. But here we go. Of Mendocino County. So the road I'm on right now pretty much goes through, in fact I gotta turn around and go to the gas station. This road pretty much goes through town, but it used to be Highway 101. This used to be 101, and then they built a bypass a few years back, not that long ago, and yeah, let's turn around right here. Yeah, Highway 101 used to come right through town, and then they built a bypass, and now it doesn't. But it's a cute little town. There's a few restaurants. More importantly, gas station. Gateway to the Redwoods. Now that's true. Especially if you're coming up from the south. Guns, tattoos, and smoke shop. All right in a row. One-stop shopping. Okay. Well, change of plans. So I had stopped for gas here in Willits. The campground I wanted to go to, I believe, is closed, or I just drove right by it, but I don't know. But I'm not a big fan of campgrounds anyways, as everybody knows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm running out of time. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to head inland a little bit more and go up into the Six Rivers National Forest and find a spot there for free for dispersed camping. So that's what I want to do. See, my plan was to camp over there on Highway 20 and then come into Willits tomorrow morning and have breakfast somewhere. That was my plan. But plans change, as we all know. Somebody told me once that they said, if you want to make God laugh, tell him what your plans are. That's sure been true in my life. Smokey's Barbecue. That looks interesting. Okay, well, we have another problem now. It's getting later and later, and I keep running into road construction upon road construction or delays of some sort. And if I'm gonna camp tonight, I'm gonna be pulling into a spot pretty late, so I'm not real happy about that. So the spot that I need, I'm on Highway 101 just south of Garberville right now. And the point where I have to cut in to get to the National Forest to camp, well, by the time I get there, I'm afraid it's just going to be too late, and then having to go inland so far, about 40 miles. Probably not that many, but 30 miles. Yeah, I got a decision to make, because I'm only 2 hours from home on Highway 101, so I might just do that. Take the beer home and have a beer with the wife at home. She'd probably appreciate that. We'll see. When we get to the part where I have to cut over, we'll evaluate. Yeah. Good news is if I end up going home, I live close enough I can come back out next weekend. If it's not raining. I gotta plan this stuff out better. Well, where I need to go inland to go camping is just down the road a little bit. And to be honest, I don't feel like riding in the dark on a dirt road to a spot that I can go camping. Such a good spot for breakfast. So instead of riding all the way home, I've got points. And I think I'm gonna use some. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a nice map. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm gonna go inside, get a hotel room for the night, and then in the morning we'll pick it up and we're gonna go east up Alder Point Road, and I'll show you some back roads of Humboldt County on the way back into Eureka that are really good. So thanks for riding along. Let me go get set up for the hotel. Okay. Okay, I understand. You're probably wondering, hey, what's this 6 weeks later thing about? Well, unfortunately, life got in the way. I got off the bike, called my wife to check in, tell her what I was going to do, and spend some points for the night. And I was reminded that we were saving those points for a trip up to Oregon later on in the year. So I got back on the bike and rode home and got home in the dark. And, well, the rest is history. All right, let's continue this adventure, weeks later as it may be. Today is a very beautiful day out. I picked a really good one to come back down and share it with everybody. We are going to head out of here and go up Alder Point Road and then tie in with the Dyerville Loop Road and then end up down in old growth redwoods in the Avenue of the Giants. So that's what we're doing today. Day 3 of this total adventure ride, although there was a break in between day 2 and day 3. It's gonna be a good day, and I'm really glad I can come back down here and live so close I can finish this adventure. So let's do that. Helps if you pull the key out of your pocket before you put your gloves on. I know you guys have done that too. Don't tell me you haven't. Don't tell me you haven't. Okay. I'll tell you, this little town's seen better days, but I think it's really on the comeback. Garberville for a long time was kind of a sketchy place because you're right in the heart of the what was once the illegal marijuana trade, and this was like where they grew all the marijuana. So it was kind of a sketchy area for a long time, but not anymore. Marijuana is legal, the price fell out of it. lot of the grows that are up here now have all gone legitimate, and the ones that didn't have reverted back into like pasture land, you know, Humboldt County grass-fed beef kind of a thing. It's a good thing. Boy, what a beautiful day. Okay, Alder Point Road. Making it right. Here we go.
And just when I was getting into the groove of the road, yep, you guessed it, more road work.
How long's the wait?
About a half an hour.
For real?
No, it has been. It can be.
I know.
Like 10.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, might not be holding it.
Thanks. Be nice when they get this road done. They've been working on it for a long time. I have to drive up this way for work sometimes, and they've really done a lot on it, but they got a lot more to go. This road's pretty fun though. It just keeps kind of steadily climbing the whole way up, and you get some pretty amazing views.
Once I got past all the construction and the road quit climbing, I got up on the ridgetop and was rewarded with just amazing views, both sides.
Oh, it's gonna be a gorgeous day. It is a gorgeous day. Oh, so glad I was able to break away from life and come out here and finish this journey, this adventure, this awesome ride that I love. Ah, can you tell I'm in a good mood? Woo! Loving it. Love it. Don't worry, Grizzly, I'm not stealing your catchphrase. This road's gonna stay pavement for a little while, continue to climb, continue to give you amazing views of southern Humboldt. And then we're gonna make a left on a dirt road that continues to climb and take in the back way and show you a route that you've probably never seen before and a way to get into the Avenue of the Giants. So I'm pretty excited.
You can kill it for a second.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, how long is the wait?
Probably about 15 minutes still.
Okay, cool. I got time to get off the bike then.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Legs.
Good deal.
How'd that go? Perfect, huh?
It's perfect, man. I was trying to get out here yesterday, but I couldn't break a wave, and I was really glad I could at least do it today, you know?
Right. Where you riding from?
I come down from Eureka and just hit over to Garberville. Just gonna go back and hit Dyerville Loop Road and then cut over.
Oh, you're going up the fucking loop? You can go right now.
Okay, yeah, it's right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right here, you go up here, take a left.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, man.
Other than that, you gotta wait.
Well, then I picked the right road.
Yeah, you said the right word.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was that close already.
Yep, you're right there. Slow down, huh? Going too fast.
Thanks, man. This is where we're going right here. Oh, I've been wanting to ride this road forever. I just had to stop for a second to, yeah. This is absolutely gorgeous. That's Alder Point Road we just came up. This place is just absolutely gorgeous. The views are unmatched. And all this stuff is all brown right now. We're in, like I said, we're in the first week of November here. But man, in the springtime, it's all green and lush. And I'm gonna do another ride through here in the spring when everything's different colors. But right now we got the fall change, and oh, what a day, what a day. Oh, wild turkeys, wild turkeys. What's up, guys and gals? Oh, this is gonna be a fun day. Can you tell I've been cooped up? I have not been able to come out for a ride for some time. Oh, I needed this. I'm so glad that I was able to just come back down and pick up where we left off. Although 6 weeks later, but we're here. It's okay. Love how the trees cover the road. It's just the colors today. Much better than Usal Road. Usal Road was, it's Usal Road. Challenging at times, always fun. This is a much easier ride, much easier road right here. There's really nothing up here but private land, so there's no camping or anything like that. So once you get on this road, you kind of have to stay on this road until you get to the end of this road. So it's just, oh, look at that pond down there. It's just a road you take on the back roads to get from point A to point B. There's no destination on this road other than where we're going at the end, which is the Dyerville Loop, or the Dyerville Flats, actually. Some of the biggest and majestic redwood trees are in there, in my opinion. I think it's absolutely fabulous. Feel free to debate me on that. Everybody let me know your favorite spot in the redwoods. The Rockefeller Grove there is pretty spectacular. And it's different. Southern Humboldt is different a little bit to me anyway, the hawk. Different to me than Northern Humboldt because they get a lot more rain up in Northern Humboldt, a lot more sun down here. And I don't know, it just kind of gives it a different feel, different vibe to it, you know? God, what a road. What's up, cattle? What's up, cows? How is that for a view? That is pretty crazy right there. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, we're still recording. Good deal. We still got some juice. I was going to stop and change the battery, which I'm still going to do. But man, look at this. How cool is this? This is why I was really excited to come here and show you this, because this is, I'm going to get a little coffee break here and take a minute. But man, this is something else, isn't it? Absolutely love this ride. Whew. All right. Ah. Yeah. Let's get a little coffee. So I brought some lunch. I don't have all my camping gear with me now because I'm not camping, as you know. I came back. But I brought some lunch and, well, not really lunch, but snacks and some coffee. And I figured that we'd just stop from time to time and just enjoy the view. And that sun on my back is so good right now. Oh my God. Oh, it was a little brisk this morning coming down here. It was like probably, I don't know, in the upper 40s, lower 40s, mid 40s, something like that this morning, riding down here from Eureka. And it could be a little chilly, you know, on a bike. So, but not bad. It's worth it. Man, what a day. Oh, man. Freak out. All right, I know it's been less than 5 minutes since I pulled over the last time, but man, look at this. This is just... I'm gonna clean the camera lens just to make sure that we get a nice clear picture of this, because this is really beautiful. Absolutely crazy cool. Wow. With it being a gravel road and the dust that kicks up every time somebody drives by, I kind of need to clean the lens, otherwise you guys won't see anything. But man, look at this. Humboldt County, Northern California. This is where I live, and I love it. Look at these rolling hills. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, that's a nice looking bike. I wonder who that belongs to. And this thing keeps breaking. I fixed it twice. The band keeps snapping. All right, let's continue. I just get blown away by these views up here, that's all. I can't shut up about it. You guys are probably getting sick of hearing me. All right, let's go. And there's hardly anybody here. I got the place to myself. What, we passed one car? What a fantastic ride. If I see a cool looking madrone tree, been talking about it on this trip. I had a question from one of the viewers saying, what's a madrone tree? So if I see one, that's an interesting one. There's a little one, but that's not worth stopping for. I'll pull over and take a picture of it, talk about it a little bit. They're kind of a neat tree. Especially since we're going to the Madrone Pizza for lunch today when we get back into Eureka. There we go. There's one. Let's just pull over right here. Okay. Time for your scientific nerd out moment of the day. For those of you that follow the channel, you know I like trees. You know I like going on the back roads. I work for the Forest Service. My name is Forrest. I got a degree in forestry. I got red hair and I live in the redwoods, so kind of where I'm supposed to be, and I'm very happy about that. But there's some cool trees around here that I really want to show you, like this guy right here. So this is a Pacific madrone. It's kind of a small one. Here, let me see if I can get a little, go all the way up, give you a good shot of it. They've got really cool bark. This kind of trippy exfoliating bark that kind of just peels off. And then it has like this smooth wood. You can see all the green leaves and everything that it's got there. It's really a cool tree. But what's neat about it too, in this area, is that when you're in the scientific community, if you discover a new tree that's never been discovered before, you get to name it. And that's what happened here. So a German explorer, scientist, came over, I think in like the 1700s or 1800s, long time ago. I'm not sure when. I'll have to reference that for you. But it was a German guy named Menzies. So he named this tree after himself. Now, this is an Arbutus menziesii. He named it after himself. But what's kind of neat, though, is I've been talking about these Douglas fir trees. Like there's one across there, that little guy right there. And there's another one. But those get big. And he also discovered and named that one. So that's Pseudotsuga menziesii. And this is Arbutus menziesii. So there's your fun scientific nerd out moment for the day. Can you tell I'm in a good mood? I'm having a great day. I needed to get out. This is okay. Here's a hey, here we go. Okay. I am very excited to share this little place with you. I don't know who lives here. It's their driveway, but they've got a super cool setup here. I was driving up this way going to work one day, and I was just floored by what I saw. And this is pretty neat. You're gonna like this. Let me get off the bike and give you a closer look at what we're dealing with here. This is super cool. Humboldt County back roads. You never know what you're gonna find. Let me tell you that. Okay, so how cool is this? Let's just start over here. Actually, let's start here because this is a good place right here. Okay, so if you've ever seen the old growth stumps that have these like notches that are cut into them and you wonder what that's all about, those are called springboard notches. And this is a great example as to how it actually works. So back in the day, they didn't have saws that were big enough to go through. You can see that saw up there. They didn't have saws that were big enough, the hand cut saws, that would go through these big redwoods. So what they would do is they would make these little notches in here and they'd put boards in them, and they're called springboards. And they would do that and continue to do that on the way up until they got to a point where their saw could go through the wood. So when you see a bunch of old growth redwood stumps and they've got these in there, you know it was felled a long time ago. And you can see how this one was done. Boy, that's an old chainsaw. Very cool. Hey, how's it going, man? Pretty neat little setup here, huh? So anyway, they would follow a big oak tree, or a big redwood tree, big redwood tree. See, like this guy did up there. Look up here. He climbed it, this little guy. He climbed it and got up to a point where he could fell the top of the tree. How cool is this? Then, what do you do with all these big redwoods, right? Well, back in the day, this is how they would drag them out. Now, we've seen these before in some of my other rides, and I've talked about them. But this is the choker setup they would do. They would wrap, now back in the way back, a big one, they'd only be able to drag one out at a time. But they got 3 wrapped up here, and it shows you how they hooked them up to the old cats here. Always carrying a wrench because, man, these things break down all the time. So this is a really cool bit of Humboldt County logging history that we've got here. Super cool. And I didn't even notice until I looked around a second ago. Stop logging. I wonder if that's a tribute to, oh, I can't think of her name now. There was a woman that climbed a redwood tree and stayed in it for like a couple of years or something like that. And in protest over in the Headwaters Forest over by where I live. And she's real famous. You can Google it. I just can't think of her name right now. But yeah, how cool is this? You stay out of his deal here. But it's private. I'm not going to go down there. But look what he's got. That's kind of neat too, isn't it? Super cool. Wow. That's cool. What a neat little place. Stop, pay toll. What is this? What is this? Fruitland Ridge Bridge. Okay. Cool. Stop, pay toll. Each foot 10 cents. Each head of sheep, hogs. Wow, look at that. Fruitland Ridge Bridge Company, established 1956. Nice. Free passage when you're doing a good deed. Wow, this place is cool. I've only driven by this and never really stopped and checked it out. I mean, it is private, but it's just his front yard here, kind of a deal. Bet you could find springboards notch. See, here's an old springboard notch right there from when they felled this tree years and years and years ago. Here's another redwood, much younger, much smaller. UPS. Put your packages in here. How neat is this place? Dyerville Loop Road. That's where we are. Don't tell me that's how they used to do the gas. Gravity fed, eh? I wouldn't be surprised. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm so glad I got to show that to you, because that is something I've been wanting to share with everybody for quite some time. Love that guy. Love that guy up there. That's what I used to do for a living for a while, climb trees. I was an arborist for, oh gosh, 20 years, 15 years before I got into the Forest Service. So I used to climb trees, never for logging, but for, you know, I do removals and stuff, but mostly trimming and things like that in an urban setting, but nothing like this. Good times, huh? Good stuff. Having a good time. Let's see if we can go find something else cool to look at. We're almost down to the old growth redwoods, and that's something else too. So see these redwoods here, get an idea of the size of them, and then when we get down here and we look at this old growth, notice the difference right off the bat. Of course, I mean, it's just wow. What a great day.
Well, I sure hope you enjoyed riding along with me today on the back roads of Humboldt County. And if you did, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have, well, you might want to tell a friend. They might like it too. And if you've done all that, well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for riding along.